Hello, everyone. Talon Gillespie here. Welcome back to my channel. And today, oh my goodness, this is actually the first time I'm doing this, but do you guys like Paw Patrol? Well, you came to the right place. Because today, I'm going to be showing you the Paw Patrol vehicles. So, first of all, I know Paw Patrol the Mighty movie is out on DVD, and it was at Walmart. I have that, but I haven't opened it yet because I'm going to save that for another Paw Patrol review. So that's very interesting. And I'm sorry this video is pretty late, but it's now finally here. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay. So for these different vehicles, you can tell they have different numbers, which I think is pretty awesome. So here we go. Let's start with number 2. Usually Ryder is the first one because he is number 1, So we're going to start with number 2, which is Chase. So here's his vehicle here, and I actually have 3 different versions of him. So we have 1 and 2 and 3. So these are the only 3 versions of Chase I have. So, of course, there is a person named Chase from Power Rangers Dino Charge. So, that's interesting. So, let's focus on these. So, let's start with the figures. So, there's different versions of Chase. Well, there's this one, which is a police pup. So, it kind of looks like a police guard dog or something. Like, you can tell it has the same colors on here. So, here's Chase right here. And you can rotate his head around if you want. And this is the Chase that comes with a badge. So, his badge is right here. So, I'm not going to focus on the badges because I don't want this video to run out of time. So, I'm just going to set this down here. So, each one of these pups have like a gimmick. So you push in their pup tags, and check this out. That is cool, but unfortunately mine is a little bit warped. But you can tell this is his net launcher, and this is his megaphone or flashlight. So those are pretty cool. So let's flip them back. Okay. And now let's take a look at another one. So there's a super spy version here, which looks awesome because I actually like this one because he has the spy shoes on there. So this one has like his zip line right here, but I had these for like a long time. Like I know they're paint to scratched up, and again, I had these when I was little. So that is interesting. And we have this one, which is the Air Pup. So remember the episode Air Pups? Well, this is actually one of them. So unfortunately, he's missing his glider pack on here. So it goes on the back here. And if you push the pup tag, it would activate the glider. So unfortunately, I'm missing that. And again, you can rotate his head if you want. Actually, it goes all the way around. And for the pup pack, it is removable, but you have to put it on the back here. So that's interesting. Okay, so same thing with this one here. So let's look at the vehicle next. So it's a police car, of course, or a police truck. So there's the Paw Patrol symbol there. And there's Actually, I'll show it on this side. So this one is number 2 right there. And we have these loose wheels because this is from the Paw Patrol Lookout Tower playset. I think it is. And on the back here, we have Chase's symbol right here and balls right there. And inside, we have like the inside of his truck. So you can put Chase on here. So that is awesome. You can make him look like he's driving the vehicle. Okay, so that is Chase. We'll set him up here. I'll put these other versions of Chase right here. Okay, next one is Marshall. So let me just bring this here. So obviously he's a Dalmatian. So a Dalmatian is a type of fire pup. So Marshall looks like this. So he's a Dalmatian. So for him, this one's one of my favorite toys. So for him, the head rotates around and you can move his legs around if you want. So that's awesome. And for his pup pack, it's actually a water cannon, or if you want to call it that, a water hose. So that's what it is. And there's his pup tag right there. So that looks nice. Okay, so we have this one here, which is the medical marshal. So you can tell if you push this in, his x-ray screen pops up. So, and if you want to say like x-ray screen, you could push the button and this pops up. So to reset it, you just have to pull this down, then take the x-ray screen and pull it towards the mechanism. And then it'll pull up and it'll lock into place. So that's how it works. Pretty awesome. And for him, he was supposed to come with the ambulance, but this is the push button gimmick version. So unfortunately, I don't have that, but I might get that someday. And you can rotate his head right here, but the legs don't move. They're just solid. Okay. So for his vehicle, this is a fire truck. And to be honest, I love fire trucks. So this one is number 3 right here. And we have his ladder right here, which is also a water hose. See? You can see there's the nozzle right here for the front of the hose right here. And it does go up and down and actually spins too. So that's awesome. So this looks pretty nice. So let me just put them in here. And there you go. That looks nice. All right, we'll set them up here. But usually these wheels are actually loose because, it might roll off the table. So I'm just trying to be careful as I go. So number 4 is Sky. Well, not the Sky. This one's spelled differently. This one's spelled S-K-Y-E. So that's a different way to spell Sky. So here she is. And obviously these are her wings right there. So that's her pup pack there. And yeah. So she has the same articulation as Marshall. So that's interesting. And this looks nice. Look at her. Aw, she's so cute. But for these different vehicles, they are from Spin Master. And if you look under here, every Paw Patrol toy has like the Paw Patrol logo. So that is very interesting. Plus, I'm not sure what year these were made, but it doesn't say on here. I'm sure we're going to figure this out. So this is her helicopter right here. So a helicopter looks like this. Well, not really, but if you see it in real life, you can tell it looks different. So right here is the rotor, or the helicopter blades. So that spins around. And right here we have these wings. So let's pop these out. And if you want, you can pop out the wings. So that's very, very interesting. You do have that option there. Plus, we have some wheels. Plus, it does roll along, by the way. It does roll along. But it doesn't actually fly or anything. So, it's just a toy. So, let's put her in. That looks nice, by the way. That looks nice with the pink. And yeah. So that is Sky. And number 5 is Rocky. So this one is the Jungle Pups version right here. So here he is. And here is Rocky. So he's a cool character. Especially he says green means go and don't lose it, reuse it. So this looks awesome, by the way. Plus you can rotate the head, but it is hindered because this pup pack gets in the way. The legs do move. Plus there's some jungle boots that he's wearing, so that's awesome. And for his truck, it has the recycling logo, so that is awesome. So this looks very amazing right here. This looks amazing. And you can lift up these lifters here if you want to make it look like he's lifting something. So, for example, let's try this out. This toy motorcycle. I'm not sure if it'll work, but let's see. Whoa, I think that's actually pretty easy, so that's awesome. Okay. So, on the back here, you can actually store some things right here, but I use this to store dino chargers. So I store these inside here so I won't lose them. So usually I just use this when I display my toys. This is actually the better way to, Okay. So that is Rocky. And this one's pretty loose because he might drive forward and fall off the table. Okay, next one is Rubble. So, actually 2 different versions of Rubble. Right here. So, right here is Rubble. So, he's a construction pup. So, this looks nice. And you can just spin the head. This is the push button gimmick version. I don't have the other one that has like the moving legs. I actually lost that when I was little, but I'll find it again someday. So for this one, when you push the button, this is his shovel right here. So let's do that again. Oh, that looks easy. That looks nice. Because if you want, you can make it look like he's digging. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so to reset it, you just push it down. Then push it back. Then there. So that's easy. And for this one, we have the Air Pups version. So this is part of the Air Pups line. So right here is like the grooves where he sits on his hoverboard. That's what it is. And here's the Rubble figure right here. And this doesn't do anything. No articulation with this one. This one is actually, well, usually you can move the head, but it's actually stuck. It does not move. But if you want, you could put Rubble in here. This could be really hard. But you can make it look like he's driving his his construction vehicle. So that is awesome. Okay, so let me just move this. So for his hoverboard, it's actually spring loaded. So for the gimmick, you just flip this down, then this other one down, and then take Rubble. There's some grooves for his feet right here, so you just put them in here, and then push the button. Actually, let's do it like this, so you can see, like that. So that's the gimmick right there. So you can make it look like he's flying right there. So that's awesome. And for his construction vehicle, it looks like this. So it kind of looks like a bulldozer to me. So this is actually number 6 right there. Okay, so you can move the drill if you want. So you can move it up and down. And that's a nice little touch. But usually there's like a claw right here. That's part of like a crane. And right here is the front of the bulldozer. So you can lift this up and down if you want. So that is amazing. So yeah, so that's number 6. So I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way, and then we'll continue. Okay, so number 7 is Zuma. So his vehicle is a hovercraft, and it looks like this. And I have another version right here. So let's see. So let's start with this one here. So here's Zuma, and you can rotate the head. The legs do move. So these are actually kind of like the same. So this looks amazing. So right here is his hovercraft. Now this one looks amazing. I like the orange. I like the blue. And I love this symbol right here, the anchor. That looks amazing. So this one is number 7. Okay. So this was unattached. So all you have to do is snap this on. There's just 3 little holes and 3 little pegs. There we go. And for the gimmick, you have this knob right here, and if you turn it, check out the blades. They spin. So that is awesome. Let's do it from the front. You ready? That is cool. So you can actually do it both ways if you want. So that is awesome. This is just too awesome. Okay. Plus, there's 3 wheels underneath here. So this one's actually pretty loose. And okay. Plus, for some of these top parts where the seat is, this is actually pretty shiny and silverish. So this is awesome. So let's put them in here. And set them right there. And right here is the Jungle Pups version. So this one is actually a removable pup pack version. So this one is actually his scuba gear. So that is awesome. So you can rotate the head, move the legs, and if you want, you can rotate the tail just like that. Okay, so that is Zuma right there. And the next one is Everest. Unfortunately, I don't have the Paw Patroller, but it's actually number 8. So for Everest, this one is number 9. So where's number 9? Ah, here it is, right here. So this one's number 9. So here's Everest. She might be my second favorite character from the Paw Patrol line. So this looks nice. And I love the light purple here. So that is awesome as well. I really love this. And this one's definitely really cool. So this one is actually like a snowmobile or a snowcat. We're just going to go with the snowcat right here. So this is what it looks like. And under here, you can pop this out. And right here is a claw. So it doesn't do anything. It's just hard plastic. So this is actually, you can move the claw in and out. So you can make it look like Everest is about to pick up something. So that is awesome. Let's put it back, and there we go. And right here is another space for another toy. So, for example, let me take a Raphael right here. And if you want, you can... Usually this back part is for Jake from, like, in the show. He can ride on the back. But we're just going to use Raph from the Ninja Turtles, just for review's sake. So let's see. So it just sits there. So that looks amazing. So if you want, you can make it look like he's riding on the back of Everest's snowcat. So that's awesome. So let's move Raphael out of the way. And yeah. And the last one is actually Tracker. So let me just bring this in. So for him, this one is actually like a compass. So this is his pup tech symbol over here. And this one's number 11. But for number 10, I think it's the Air Patroller. I think it's what it's called. So this one looks like a Jeep. That's amazing. Oh, I forgot. For Everest, there's like a tree right there. There's like a pine tree. Okay, on to Tracker. Let's focus on Tracker. So he's a jungle pup. Now, this looks amazing. He speaks English and Spanish. So that is amazing. And his hat kind of looks like, well, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a safari hat or a cowboy hat, but we're going to call it a safari hat. Because, you know, you can tell he speaks Spanish and English. So this looks awesome. Plus, he is pretty small because his legs are kind of skinny right here. This looks pretty easy. So you just set him in there. And that's awesome. And just like Everest, you could put something right here on the back. But this is actually meant for Carlos from the show. So that is amazing. So unfortunately, I don't know if there's like a Carlos toy. I'm not sure. Like, we all know Carlos from the show, right? So he's like, well, he is from Paw Patrol, but he's also a person. So he is a friend to Tracker. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so those are all the Paw Patrol vehicles. I just have a couple of them. So that is about that. And again, I'm sorry if this video is late. My apologies. But at least I got the chance to review these. Now, that is it. All right, so let me know in the comment section down below and tell me, what is your favorite Paw Patrol vehicle? Well, for me, my favorite has to be like Marshall's fire truck, because I think it looks amazing right here. All right, so that'll do it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and ding the notification bell for new videos. And that is it. And coming soon is the review of Paw Patrol the Mighty Movie. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you later. Paw Patrol is on a roll.